Hello there, crafty friends. Suzanne here in the studio today with another quick layout share. These are some more layouts we did when my sister and sister-in-law were here. And first we are going to use a really old paper line called Stampin' Up Comfort Cafe. And this has fallish colors in it. Khaki and blues and some golden yellow. And here is the first page we have done with it. This was real fun to put together. I like this pretty khaki color. And we were getting our sketches from the Scrapbook and Cards Today magazines. I had pulled out all the fall editions. So I had about 8 different ones, and we were going through and finding layouts and then making them up real quick. So here on this one, I've actually added in a couple of fall cards from a Prima paper pack that I had. And it had a little deck of cards to go with it. And a couple of those, the colors worked really well. And here's the other one, Sweather Weather. And then my sister actually had these cute leaves that were already colored. Wood veneer, so those were really fun to play with. So there is the first one from Stampin' Up Comfort Cafe. Next up, we went with a lighter background in here. And this was a real fun one. Basically, we've got 3 strips going across here, and what makes this really is we picked up this paper real cheap at a rummage sale, scrapbook rummage sale. And then they also, We Are Memory Keepers had some of these autumn 6x12 stickers. So I think between the two of us, we had 3 of them. So you'll see some of those being repeated here. And then I've added in some smaller stickers and this bluebird here, so really cute. Here you can see we did a sort of a bracket frame and just tucked it behind. And then on the second page, we cut the same frame in a smaller size, and that'll be our journaling spot. And then again, we've got some gems. And then fall is fun. Pretty. Then let's get even more fallish. Here's Give Thanks. Here again, this is that We Are Memory Makers border strip that was on that 6x12 page. And they had apples and the tree again and oversized leaves and acorns. So it was just fun to cluster all of these up. So it's a fairly straightforward background, but then doing lots of clusters. Here you can see I've added in, I used foam letters that I inked up to match for the Give Thanks. Isn't that pretty? I like that photo layout too, how those are arranged, that photo arrangement. That's the other thing we try to do, is make sure we're mixing up how we are laying our photos out on the page. Here's one that's really full of pattern. Here we've got autumn vibes. Again, we have these stickers and clusters, and then I had some little flowers that kind of, I thought the middle of these flowers reminded me of the middle of the apple. So that's how I decided to use them. Oh, looks like I've got a picture upside down there, huh? All right, and then also, I don't know if you can, if the camera will pick it up, we've actually matted this in some glitter paper. I don't know if you can see that or not, just as an extra little accent. We did that one on that page, And then we did 2 over here. Can you see those? And then here is this cluster. Alrighty, and then last but not least, we were kind of down to strips of paper. And then here I was using a different sticker sheet for fall that had these great old trucks on it. And here you can see we just have varying widths of strips. And we've dovetailed them all one way this way and then the other way going this way. And then we just got these beautiful rich background color tying into the various prints. And enough difference in the red of the trucks that they still stand out nicely. And then of course we've got leaves and pumpkins. Hello, fall. Pretty. Here I've got a little autumn up here. I really like how that one turned out. All right, that was one of the ones. And then the other one we were working with was Photoplay Midnight Garden. And this is beautiful, beautiful paper. Just gorgeous. So, in these lines where they have these sort of statement papers where you obviously have to, carefully arrange what you're putting down on it. On this one, we did a nice big oval. And then over here, we did a frame that had lots of curl to it. So lots of, you still get a lot of movement. So it's rounded, but not really rounded. Because we have this sort of journal tag. And then over here, we have this sort of round. And then on this page, the focal point, we actually cut ovals out on the Cricut and matched the top layer to here. And then we sort of accented around the edge. So you don't see the entire oval. You could actually use smaller photos here if you wanted and you would see more of the edge. But we tend to like fairly good size photos. Okay. Let me show you the clusters on this. We added in some pretty metal leaves and some pearls. And these flowers are from our stash as well. So we had the paper pack with the sticker sheet, and I also think we had die cuts for this. But Photoplay doesn't do a lot of embellishments. They basically are a paper company. So it was fun to pull things from our stash. Okay, this next one is a simpler kind of layout, but I love this paper. I wish I could get wallpaper in this. I would wallpaper something in my house with this paper if I could. It's so pretty. It is so pretty. So here we basically have very similar vertical center orientations, but then our blocks are slightly different. Here we've got one 4x6 photo, and here we've got 3 4x4. And then we've done a interesting block here, and we've done an interesting block here. And then we also have all the details as our title, and look at this pretty, just a little banner, butterfly, and a gem. Here we're repeating the butterfly again, and the gem, and that happy ticket. And then over on this other side, we've got a couple of those gems, and again, the butterfly is here. And then this beautiful is a die cut that we slipped in there. So I think this is just gorgeous. Really, really pretty. And then for our final one, another one where we've got sort of a very distinctive paper. And then since we're using My Heart is Full as our title here, then we're matching that up to the background paper on this side. And then we are repeating the hummingbird here and here. And then of course we've got flowers, 1, 2, 3 spots. So this was fun to do. We also used some old doilies I had, whose colors was already close. And then sometimes I didn't like how the doilies just look butted up against this, so I went ahead and I used the border sticker there. And I think it breaks it up, but not so much that it keeps you from flowing across the page, but it makes it all look anchored more to me. And then, of course, we've got a cute little Dream Big there in the middle, too. Just a little extra detail. Really pretty doilies. And then over here, got that ticket again, and layered stickers over a 4x6 journal card. All right. Okay, I hope you enjoyed seeing these layouts, and I hope to see you back here in the not too distant future. As always, I appreciate your time and attention. Bye for a bit.